What's good, people? I am Jay Diggs. I'm here with MixWave, and today we're taking a look at Tony Royster drums. If you don't know who Tony Royster is, look up his resume. He's played with some of the greats. Right now, I believe he's on tour with Katy Perry, and we're going to take a look at his plugin. We brought him in, recorded his drums, recorded him playing, and without wasting any more time, let's get into this. Okay, so right here, I have a little groove. I'm going to play it just so you can get an idea of what we're working on today. Here we go. So as you can hear, basically I got a New Jack Swing track going on right now. And what I'm going to do today is we're going to break this down, and I'm going to show you what I did. And also we're going to tweak some things, and we're going to make this kit a little bit more appropriate. One of my favorite things about this kit is it's so vast. As you can see right here, so many options, so many sounds. Like some of these pieces I haven't even heard of. So we got the snare, we have the piccolo or the popcorn snare. You have all these different cymbals and hi-hats. There's a lot. So let's break this down a little bit. All right, here we are in the main kit view, and one of the first things I want to do is change the snare sound. Like I said, this kit is great because you have a lot of options. I want something that's a little bit more snappy, a little bit more poppy. And let's see. So right now we are on the aluminum snare. We have a wood snare, galaxy snare. That snare is awesome, but not for what we're doing today. So the brass snare, I like how poppy that is. So this is cool because depending on what genre you're going for, you know, you have all these different sounds. Like this is definitely poppy, really crisp. If you're doing a pop track, something that's maybe more pop, dance, maybe even 80s sounding, you would go with this galaxy snare. You can get that to sound kind of like a Linn drum snare a little bit. But we're going to go ahead and go with the brass snare. Let's take a listen real quick. Awesome, awesome. And we have the mixer view right here. So with this mixer view, of course, you can change a lot of different parameters. What I want to do is I want to go to the snare right here. I want to add a little bit more top. Let's bring the bottom up just a little bit. A little bit more top. So another thing I want to do with this kit is I want it to be a little bit more dry than it is right now. So this snare, we're going to add reverb to it later, but let's bring down the room for now. And let's take off the tom reverb. Okay, cool. Let's listen right now. Now, another thing I want to do is I want to change this hi-hat sound. So with this hi-hat, I actually want to go with the trap hat. Yes, so in this kit, Tony has this trap style or this trap sounding hi-hat, which is great. And so I want my hi-hats to be that. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to grab everything and group them. I'm going to grab all of the hi-hats and I'm going to move them up to the trap hat. I like that. But another thing I want to do is I want to tune that a little bit. So I can jump right in here to this trap hat and we can tune it. So I'm going to tune it up. Cool. The next thing I want to do is add tape saturation. So let's go over here to the master, hit tape. Turn the amount up. That's enough. Cool. Let's do a little bit of compression here. Compression. Bam. Okay. A lot of things you can do here, before you even add on extra effects, which is really good. Let's do some EQ. All right, so now I want to show you how you can affect the envelope of some of the sounds. Now, on this track, I want to add a tambourine. Now, there's no tambourine per se in the kit, but we do have a splash. Now, the thing about this splash is the release is really long, as you can hear. So I want this to sound a little bit shorter and sound more like a tambourine. So we're going to go into the mixer right here. I'm going to find splash. Then over here on the left, you have an envelope right here. Now, with everything down like this, it's not activated, but once I start turning this up, as you can hear, it cuts out. But if I bring it up, that's fully open, but I want this more like that. Yeah, so let's add that. So as you can see, this kit is super flexible. All right, guys, so what we're going to do next is we're going to make this snare sound a little bit more 80s, 90s. And anybody who knows me knows I love me some gated reverb. So let's go ahead and do that. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've made a separate output channel just for the snare. So as you can see, our snare is now coming here on mono 2. And I'm going to do a send. Now, I'm using Studio One, but you can do these things in any DAW. Every DAW is going to pretty much have these same options. It might look a little bit different, but I'm going to make an aux or an effects send, and we're going to use a reverb. Any reverb would do. I like Valhalla, just something that has a gated reverb, and we're just going to look for the gated reverbs. Let's start off with large gated snare, see what that sounds like. Not bad. That's pretty much what we're going for. Let's change the color to 80s. Yeah, I like that. I can maybe even shorten this up a little bit. I like that. And see, what I like about MixWave is they give you full control. So what we can do now is we can do a lot of things. We can jump in here. We can affect the bass drum. Turn that tune down. We can bring up the in mic. And it's great. And obviously, you know, with Contact, you can send everything out separately. You can affect everything separately, put your own compression, and you can make this kit anything you want it to be. And you have all these different sounds. The gong tom is crazy. It's just, oh my gosh, like so many options with this kit. And I'm really happy with what they've done with this. All right, guys, so that is the Tony Royster Jr. drum kit. It's crazy. Let us know what you think about it. Let us know in the comments, what kind of track are you gonna make with this kit? If you liked the video, be sure to leave a thumbs up. Link to Tony Royster Jr. drums is in the description. And if you wanna see more videos like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you next time. Peace. See, I'm a 90s baby. I know some of y'all remember back in the 90s, we used to dance right.